and we end up scoring, and we would have kicked the point, we would have been tied up. We ain't had to do all
that. And that'd be crazy
especially
when you
we
see
were struggling
that.
to get a touchdown.
What?
Trying to do a 2-point conversion was just crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's a lot.
I see why you want to tie it up. Like,
Nah, hell no.
Wow.
That's too early. You only go for 2-point conversions out of desperation.
Like where we was at.
Yeah.
At the end.
At the end.
At the end.
But we would have never been in that position if you would have played smart.
I mean, I definitely think it was a team effort. That loss was a team. Like it wasn't Lamar.
No, it was just the coaching. All the mistakes that was made, them turnovers, they should have blew us out.
Yeah.
They only scored off of one turnover.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Them mistakes didn't matter.
Then you cue them. Let everybody know
I just
Bad coaching. Bad coaching.
Alright guys, so we actually live now, so we just gonna start recording. And 3, 2, 1. Alright.
She a bad CEO.
I know, right? Sorry. This what you call trying to do 2 things at once, and you don't know how. You think you can multitask until you hit the multitask.
So you have to multitask?
Then you can't multitask. Alright, so I want to thank you all for joining me today on Key's Conversation. This is actually our initial pilot episode that we are shooting here at the Hangout. Big shout out to Wayne and Rashida for looking out for me in this endeavor that I wanted to embark in. I want to thank my homeboy Louie, P, and Trina for joining me today on this episode. Today we're just going to get right into it and talk about relationships. That's usually a great conversational piece. Everybody has something they can talk about when it comes to a relationship. So I'm going to start with some stats that we got from the Pew Research Center, supposed to be one of like the top research centers as it pertains to relationship findings. Of course, we know this is all subject to one's own opinion, but I'm going to just go off of what they have here and there. So in 2022, 30% of U.S. adults were neither married, living with a partner, or in a committed relationship. And it says younger adults are more likely to be single than older. 47% of adults under the age of 30 are probably single.
Good for them.
Huh?
Good for them.
That sound about right.
Sound about right. Yeah, I mean, when I don't know numbers, but that's what it says. It says most Americans say that they don't want to be in a committed relationship, but if they are typically living with a partner or otherwise in a committed romantic relationship. So they still not like married or anything, but they are shacking up, as our grandparents used to say. So based on that, I guess when you start talking about relationships, I guess the number one thing in how relationships get started is dating. So the number one thing people say, what's the slogan they saying now in dating? Who got P in it?
Yes.
Yeah, so what does dating look like?
Hella fucking crazy out here. It is crazy. I'm 43 and I done dated from 30 to like 52. All of it is trash.
Wait, hold on. That's the age range?
Yeah.
And it's all been trash?
All trash.
Jeez.
Young, old, like.
It's not a user error.
I don't know. No, definitely not that.
Oh.
I come as I'm sorry. I come as I am.
Pull it to you, bro. You get it.
And it's just it's real bad. Like these women, whatever they didn't want through prior to, they expect me to clean it up. It's not my job, man. So yeah, it's just been trash, all of it.
What's your thought on that, Trina?
I think everybody's looking for a helpmate in a different way. Somebody might be finances, somebody could be kids, somebody could be structure, somebody could be just cooking. It can be little things, but I think ultimately most people are looking for a helpmate, especially in this day and age. Maybe back in the day, but even then you were looking for a provider, right?
Yeah.
So that's still a helpmate.
How's that healthy for the relationship though?
Well, I feel like at a certain age, some things just unavoidable. Experience. Like, if you meet somebody at 21, now y'all gonna go through all this stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
We meet somebody at 30, yeah, I'm damaged, but you probably damaged too. Even if you were single.
But it shouldn't matter if you damaged though. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter.
So all of this is affecting dating.
Yeah.
So we haven't even gotten in a relationship yet.
Nah.
So
Right,
that's the crazy
right.
part. Like, we can't even date because we damaged or because we looking for somebody to repair something from the last person, which is still a form of being damaged.
Yeah.
So we
Or
can't
you
even
stuck in
date.
your ways.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, how do we even start to date? Healthy dating now, because you can't have a healthy relationship with anybody. Y'all ain't even date healthy. That's why I say, what do dating look like? What are people looking for? So you said people looking for a helpmate.
I'm just shacking up. It's not married.
Not
So I don't
shacking
know
up.
what dating is like right now.
Well, you dated before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
But you said like people looking for a helpmate. So.
But help can come in so many different ways.
I like that though. Help me.
It don't
That's
have to be
exactly
money, though.
what it
Everybody,
is,
some
though.
people just want a companion.
Yeah.
You might not need anything but companionship, but that's help, right?
So do you think that people struggle with dating because they don't know what they want when they're out there looking? Do you think that's why some people struggle with dating?
I think people focus on what they don't want, and they just focus on that, and then forget
what you're looking for.
What you're looking for, but sometimes you don't know you don't want it till you get it. You're like, I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think.
So, all right, well, we
hard.
all about in the same age range. So we all between 40 and 50. So how are people finding people that they want to date? Because that's another thing. See, where you meeting that person at?
Yeah, online.
Online.
If I had to guess, I would think online.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't dig the apps.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm out and about. I'm real live in your face. I need to touch you and feel you.
I'm not
know
live
you,
enough.
you.
If I was single and when I ain't live enough, I would never meet anybody. I'd be a nun. Because when we meet at a grocery store.
Yeah, that's
at my son's
good.
basketball game.
Right.
At one point, it was like that. Like, where am I meet you? Because at work.
Spontaneous. Those dating apps be scary, but
they are.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come with some
like
stats every
shopping.
time. So adults under the age of 30 and lesbian, gay, or bisexual adults. So 53% of adults under the age of 30, 51% of lesbian, gay, or bisexual adults are more likely than those in other groups to say they have dated online at any point. So basically, they saying they using, to your point, online is what's being used. So people are finding people online, which I think, in my opinion, sometimes creates a little issue because who you really meeting?
You don't know.
Sometimes you meet. I met good people on POF.
What's POF, Train?
Plenty of Fish.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still out now. I don't know what they're using now.
So what happened with these? What happened?
I'm with Drea.
Oh, you met
on
Drea?
POF.
Gee, shout out to POF.
Yeah. One of my close friends, Danny. She and I met on there and was like,
no,
this probably not what we want. But we could be cool. And on the app. But I think you just have to be safe. You can't be like anxious and in a hurry. So I think the apps are scary depending on what you're looking for. Because if you set up a date at Fridays at White Marsh, I mean, you just can't give too much information and you can't entertain. We're not going to text on this app for 2 weeks before we meet because now it's giving catfish.
Right.
Unless, you know, and if you're in Milwaukee, I don't want to talk to you anyway.
Right, I ain't never coming out there.
Right, so if you're local, we should be able to meet within a week. It's what I feel like. So you still don't have to give up too much information. And you should let the person come get you. You meet at a place, but all you know is my name is Trina or whatever my name is on the app we meet in. I think it's okay.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I never. That was never my go-to. I actually have two young ladies that I used to work with. One just got married to a guy that she met online. They younger than us, but successful. Like and they love it. I don't know if it's like generational because I can't say that because Trina just said
and
she's successful and I know she's older than me, but they're younger than us. I think they just more free spirited to try different things than what we are when it comes to stuff like that. Like we want to know.
And it's not now it's so for their generation. I feel like hanging out is almost a little scary.
Oh hell yeah!
So it's the apps are like shopping online versus going in the mall. You know, it's like I'd rather take my chance and hope this really is Joseph than to go to the club downtown Baltimore Street with hopes on meet somebody. Like if I had to pick my odds, I'm logging in. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know.
All right, so I got a couple of fellas. Y'all think women making the first move when it comes to asking out on dates? Do y'all think that's happening more often? And then how y'all feel about a woman making the first move?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. right, but is it happening? What y'all thinking?
It is definitely happening. I think it's situational, depending on the conversation and how the flow going. And whoever just come up with it. I mean, typically the man is gonna be like, "Hey, let's da 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 da." But then the crazy part is it's expected that we pay for everything.
But is it? Is it? No, let's know.
It is.
I get it, but like, is it really that? Have you that? How you know that's my expectation? You just assuming it.
I mean,
we talking about it?
that's the.
Or that's your general synopsis. Of
Yeah,
book,
that's
you know
what.
I mean? But what if I'm different?
Typical.
Then that's a blessing.
But when would you know? Do we wait till we get to dinner?
I mean,
Or-
Say what kind of when is that conversation?
Like, when does
being
it happen?
had?
I mean, for me, if I'm out, I'm going to pay for it because I was raised that
But
way.
you just want
But
the
most
person
of
to
the
at
time,
least try.
what happens is once that happens, then it's expected from here on out. If I come up with the, hey, let me take you to the movies, or let me do this, I get the wording of it. If I say, let me take you to the movies, then of course I'm paying for everything.
Okay, I was going to say I think it depends on who's
Yeah.
offering. I mean, in my opinion, I think it depends on who's offering. Now, if it's a situation like she initiating, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, babe, I want to go such and such. That can go either way.
No,
But I think that depends on the
you
nature of the
talking
relationship.
about that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Are you talking about on the dating aspect or in a relationship?
So that's where it gets. So that's really where it starts.
We ain't even get to the relationship
Wait,
yet.
we still dating? I was
Still
gonna be the
dating.
first.
We still
And
thinking,
look.
but I think that's the problem. I think that is some of the problem because now with the people trying to figure out what they doing when they dating somebody, because now people are. That's what
They don't know
I
how
think.
to
That's
date.
why you get situationships.
Yeah.
Because that's really somebody that you dating, but you in a relationship with. Now y'all don't know what y'all
Yeah.
got going on.
But why is that though? Like, why can't you have the conversation? Like, what's so wrong with me saying, "Are you gonna treat?" What? But then it depends on how you gonna receive it. You
Right.
might receive it like, "Dang," or I could really be asking like, "Cause if not, I can't go. Cause maybe I can't afford whatever it is." I mean,
Right.
so like, when do you start that level of comprehension? Cause you know, text messages are
Yeah, they can be
wiggity
blown out
whack.
before,
Cause
yeah.
I'm reading it however my trauma reads it.
Right.
But and then you talk about it, it's like you don't know me because we dating.
Yep.
So do you? If I'm like, are you treating? Do you take it like she a gold digger?
And I think that's the part. That's where we are right now because it appears like if a woman has any type of financial expectation from a guy, I guess at whatever point of their situationship, so whatever they got going on, like she's looked upon as a gold digger. Whereas I don't feel like it should be like that now. Off rip, I don't feel like you should come in with your hands out. I don't feel like that. But at some point, you should be, coming up off of something. But I think the thing is, it's like when is it okay? Because everybody have their thought about if somebody's asking for something, if they doing something for that person, when they should be asking, why they shouldn't be asking. Like that's where it's all your view on it, like what you think about how it should be going down. I think that's what's so quirky with dating because people don't know how to even date to just get to know a person. Like that's what you're trying to
date for. That's what you date for.
That's what, but that's
not
our
for help.
age group.
You don't date for help.
No, you're not dating for help.
Well, no, I don't. When I say I don't think people are dating for help, I think they're dating for longevity. And with longevity, you hope you get a help me.
Yeah.
Because when I say help me, it don't mean you got to give. It just means you can't be taken either. To me, it's kind of like we're gonna help each other. Like now we splitting the mortgage, or that's help. However you want to look at it. Versus
you don't want to take on a problem. So
Yes,
I can love you, but I can't take on knowing that you can't help this situation.
Yeah. Like
So
you gonna
to
take
your point,
yeah.
a helpmate is I should be trying to look at somebody we can bounce off of each other with that type of situation. That's how I feel.
Yeah, like because everybody's needs are different.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying because I feel like the world just has women. I don't know, just thinking he should do it because he's the man. He should, but I feel like the world is so different now.
Yeah.
We can't stand on it and be like we're different, women power, but then when it's convenient for us, it's like, well, you're the man.
Right.
Well, so you should. I feel like, and I've said this to Kira plenty of times. The best provider doesn't mean you have all the money. It just means you make it work.
Right, provide.
You making it happen.
Yeah.
Because back in the day,
Absolutely.
those men were providers, and sometimes there was like 3 pieces of bread. They got to figure it out. But they were still providers.
Right.
So I feel like women have lost track of that. They just want somebody to give, like not really a provider. Because provider don't mean you rich. It just means
You just
you got
gonna
a roof, you got
provide
some
whatever
lights,
it
you got
is.
some food,
Yeah.
like we good.
I'ma show up for you, whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So now with all that, so are people even dating with a purpose anymore? Do y'all think people are meeting
for
to date
safety.
so for safety? Are people not even dating? So are people dating for marriage? Are people dating for the purpose of marriage?
You got some guys dating for shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety was what you said.
Yeah.
So that could be
It's the
anything:
truth.
shelter, food, clothing, money. Yikes. That's why we carrying it like that. That's why women carrying it like that. Because what's going on? Well, basically, over the past 50 years, they saying that Americans living with a spouse, so meaning Americans living with a spouse with one or more children younger than the age of 18, over the past 50 years, so from 1970 to 2020, it dropped 37%. So people may be living together, but they are not getting married anymore. I was just
And
trying
you know what else too? It's like you gotta think about things like if I marry you and you back in child support, we file our taxes. They take my taxes because you owe child support. So not that you want to think about things like that, but in this day and age, you kind of have to think about things like do you owe back taxes? Do you owe child support? Cause
But is that conversation had before y'all get married?
I would think, but I'm just speaking to why they didn't get married.
Oh.
Why people aren't getting married? Because it's like because now
But
I'm really taking on your whole.
You can file taxes and
you
be
can.
married
Oh, yeah.
separately though.
But that's like make it so that people know that. People don't always know those. I know it seems like people should know.
Yeah, they
people.
should,
Some
you're
people
right.
don't
They don't know.
know
You're
that.
right. You're right.
And they don't even know that because my husband owes child support for the children that I didn't give birth to. They can take they don't know that either.
Right.
So it really is no reason to know we're gonna file separate because you're my husband, right? Like, we about to file.
Everybody get that bag back. Yeah, don't worry.
I'm not about to
The whole time
No,
he owed
not about to
Lucretia
Right.
$6,000 in child support.
But see, that's back to dating.
Right.
People not dating to get to know each other. They're not asking those questions anymore. Honestly, I think moving back to dating, I think people are afraid and everybody's in a protective mood. So
Yeah.
now when you dating, it's kind of like, I like him, I like her, but I'm so on a defense. I can't even just allow myself to get to know this person, allow this person to get to know me. So dating is not even what it should be, which is getting to know people. So top reasons that, well, let me just say this. Do you think that, because now everybody's having a conversation about polyamorous relationships. Do you think that if more people were honest in that situation in the dating stage, that their relationships would turn out better?
Yep. I told you my next lifetime, we're gonna be poly, baby. And I don't mean no orgy polys. I want my break. It's your day, Lucille. It ain't my day. So I'm going over here and take my nap. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's, people really want, I think if it was really done in the right way, no sneaky, like we really all sitting down like, I want to date you and I want to date Kiara. If you don't take away people's options, I think stuff goes better. But people anticipate. No one's going to accept it. I got to tell the lies.
I think guys will struggle with being a part of polyamorous relationships. Meaning,
definitely they wouldn't do it.
Y'all right here, but I think y'all would struggle with that. More or less with the expectation that we as a female participate in polyamory. I think you guys will struggle with being one of many.
It's a reality show with that though.
I wouldn't do it anyway.
You wouldn't do it either way?
I said I wouldn't do it anyway. I wouldn't participate in that.
You wouldn't what?
I said I wouldn't participate in that.
So you
having a sister wife?
You would, yes.
No.
Oh,
I'm good.
You don't want it.
No.
All right, so you one of a few. Facts. What you feeling, P?
I've done it before, so it's.
But you
had
sister wives, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be what would you be, a brother husband? That's what you would call it?
Is it? Yeah, I guess.
A brother husband.
There's a show. It's a reality show. I'll find it for you. The woman has the sister husbands or whatever. Brother husbands.
But that's not fair though. I would want to know why guys would not be okay with. Why can't I have
the same reason why men are okay with having a threesome with another woman, but not okay with having a threesome with another man. With his woman. I ain't talking about running the train, right? I'm talking about with his woman. That same reason.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but
I mean, again, I couldn't even imagine. I don't want no brother husband.
I wouldn't do it for the simple fact, like you said, the expectations of us. It's already trying to maintain one, two. No,
Yeah,
I ain't got time for
smart
that shit.
answer. That's what I
I ain't
always
trying
think.
to maintain
See,
two.
I think that's smart too.
I maintain two if I don't have to deal with you both all the time. Like the break in between.
Yeah.
Nah, don't do that.
So like we not all about to live under the same roof,
No.
and I gotta deal with you, and you
No.
at the same time.
No.
But imagine living under separate houses and you being a real husband and provider. Now you provided for two. What you do for a living?
Yeah, that's sick.
Not that sick.
I mean, but I would want to live in one house, but I would want it to really be like my best friend. I would not want it to be.
I think it could work
we
though,
hiding.
depending on
Yeah.
the relationship
Yeah.
and the situationship. Like if everybody cool, it could work.
It
It
could
could
work.
definitely work, and it could be healthy, especially if it's a lot of kids involved.
And it's funny that you said that because of course I'm coming with some stats. So per polyland.com from May 2023, it says that polyamorous relationship pros are they're more loving relationships, more opportunities for self-discovery, personal autonomy and freedom, improved communication skills, and then they're saying that the polyamorous community is actually kind of large and you can have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
It is.
So those were actually good
Yeah,
pros
I'm telling you.
of.
I feel like
But
if it
that's
was
being
done the right
honest.
way, it could be really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Not like I said, not how people. I'm not like.
It
I
will
said, no
teach you
orgies
to
and
be
I'm like that.
honest.
Yeah,
It
Yes.
will teach you to be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah, improve communication skills. That's why I said as soon as you said it, I'm like, hold on, let's read these pros. But of course, the cons is jealousy,
Yeah.
avoiding problems, setting boundaries,
Yeah.
complexity.
Well, you gotta set boundaries in
Yeah,
the beginning of
very
any
beginning.
relationship.
any relationship,
Right.
yeah. Social ostracism. Sorry, so basically, society, but they gonna feel whatever they gonna feel anyway. But they're saying that the dating pool may be small, so you may find polyamorous friends, but they are already, I guess, in that
And I feel like
relationship.
it's really a hard thing to go into, like to sell. It's a hard sell.
Mhm.
But I think it just depends on who you are as a person. Like, I couldn't do it in my current relationship. We've been together too long now, because now I'm giving side eyes and everything. Like, well, what she do that was so damn exciting that you laughing like that? Like,
Not
what?
what
You know?
Jealousy.
I mean, no.
The jealousy thing.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like if you were to go into it, like, if you know at 25, this is what I want to do, you find a community, and now we building a sisterhood, and I think, like, I think it can be done. And I think it would be great, but you have to find the right people. But that's for anything, right? That's why divorce rates are high. You still got to find the right person for whatever you're doing.
So the question,
So-
like, why is it so hard to communicate? So going back to what P said, coming right into the beginning, was he meets someone and she's expecting him to correct what somebody else, did wrong. To that point, I think we all have an expectation for our partner. We may not look at it as we looking for them to correct somebody's wrong, but we are looking for them to not make us feel the way that the person wronged us. But how do we communicate that? And I think that's the
you just
biggest
say it.
thing. Like, how do we be open and
You can't just
communicate
say it. You gotta work on yourself. How you know what your partner want if you don't know what you really want?
it? Facts.
Yeah.
If you don't properly heal, you gonna bleed on somebody else.
Facts.
So you gotta know what you
But
want.
what if I meet you during my healing?
Then you say that,
Right,
and we
okay.
start going on that journey together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it takes a long time sometimes to heal from certain traumas. It don't mean that
You
you
never
it doesn't
heal.
mean that you can't be in a successful relationship, but it might mean you might say something to trigger like a something.
But
you know what I mean?
when you start healing, all you doing is you knowing what your triggers are.
Yeah. But it don't mean
You
you
know what I'm
won't trigger my trigger.
It still may happen, even if
Yeah.
you know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like we have to still talk about it. Like we have to
I think some people are looking for instant gratification in relationship. Well, we look for instant gratification in everything. So I think because we look for instant gratification in a lot of things, we look for it in relationships too. So even in the dating phase of getting to know because that's when you're supposed to be learning what people like and what they don't like. You may not know all their deep down personal, unless they just transparent with you from the beginning. And some people are like that because they don't have no time to waste. Like I said, we in our 40s, we really don't got no time to waste. Like, we need to be an open book, like, yo, this what it is. Boom, boom, boom. What you trying to do, what you trying to put up with. Because most of the time, you are dating, unless you meet someone from the dating app that we know, that's what's happening. Most of the time, you're dating, what I like to say is close. You dating somebody that you know, so you know something about that person, they know something about you. So, like, why is it that we can't communicate, or people are...
Fear being judged.
Fear.
Everybody.
So then why are we trying to date?
Cause nobody want to be
people don't
lonely.
wanna be alone.
So it's like a rolling effect. Like I don't want to be alone, but I don't want to talk to anybody. I have a fear of this. I have a fear of that. You don't want to be cheated on, but then no. So you don't want to be cheated on. Now you cheating because
But I
now
just
you
think
protecting
it depends on
yourself.
the age too. Like I think, like if I was single right now, I would be so transparent. You either want to know or you don't, because you would have no. I'd be like, so I got 3 kids, they grown. I'm mommy hard though, so that don't matter. Just let me I don't need the help, but I do need your patience. Because I'm going to Florida once a month to see my daughter. Maybe at some point you can go too, but that's what I do. You know, it's like I'm real open. I like.
And that probably would scare a lot of people away. The fact that you're so open.
Facts.
Yeah.
In the past, and I tell people all the time, my kids would be like, but I'm like, my kids are real busy. They all play basketball. I promise you, it's like 6 days a week, sometimes 5. I might have a free day or 2, maybe. But I don't bring people around my kids. We got to do it on my off weekend, which is
Right.
They're
He like, yeah, you coming with too much.
No, that's perfect. I wish I could have met somebody like that. Shit.
And I'm like, I know it's gonna seem odd. I know it's gonna seem like I'm lying, but I promise you, I'm not. I just, yeah. And then it would give like, it's okay. And then after I'm like, nope, I don't get up till 11:30 tonight, and I don't want to promise to see you, because then you're gonna be mad if I'm sleepy. Because at 7 in the morning I'm not sleepy, but 9 o'clock I'm like, I don't want to go meet Tyrone. Like I want to go to bed.
Right.
So now, like I'm giving up, you know. So it does scare people away. Like
So that's why people live in the fake. I mean, for real. I don't know.
Yeah. Here, apparently.
I'm just over here laughing, man, and thinking of all of my experiences in the past like 4 years, man. It's
With
crazy.
dating.
Yeah.
So what? All right. So okay. So are you new to recent? Are you new to dating? Meaning back into dating? Would you say your last 4 years or 4 experiences?
No, I'm not currently dating right now.
But you just said experiences.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to tap into them experiences?
So this one experience, this woman, she had a man, her ex, that's what she was calling, living with her, but wanted to be in a relationship with me.
Okay.
Oh. How's that okay?
I mean,
well, they might have been friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go for it either, but I'm just
I
saying.
wasn't going for that. And it was real simple for me. Because I'm a man, I come with my own. I got my own house, I got my own cars, I got my own business. I take care of my kids. They live with me. So I don't really need you to do much. Just, be open, be honest, and be good. You can't say we're in a relationship, but when you go home, it's another man in another room that you were in a relationship with. So whenever that urge kicks in for you to be held, but whatever the case may be,
she was trying to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah, real live relationship.
Oh, all right, no. Because I was going to say, if she was just trying like kick it with you and she was being honest, I was just saying that was okay.
Nah, she was trying to be in a relationship, together.
Yeah.
Let's show the world this me and you. Like, nah, that ain't.
Oh, you was gonna be the number 1. He was gonna be the number 2.
I wasn't gonna be the number nothing. The number nothing.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where you was. Okay, she was trying. I mean, I thought you was. Yeah,
I mean, go off then.
Dating is scary though.
At the time, I think she was 51. I was like, you too old for this, man.
Well,
no, she was trying really bad. She was probably tired. Like, no, this is what I'm ready to do.
I mean, I don't believe in exes being friends, but I think if I was single, I could be friends with some of my exes and we really were legit not.
But not living in my house.
I'm just saying, if it was helping with half the mortgage, maybe.
Man, I don't care what he was paying.
But
You can't be my woman if another man living with you.
I understand it, but I'm saying, like, I think we could really be friends and really be friends. But I also understand how the new man would be like, I think that's amazing, y'all are friends.
Right. But no.
But no. So when you get up in the morning, you go home, do you cook your breakfast? Like, you used to do the laundry? I understand that too.
Yeah.
But I think if you know,
You said you definitely gonna wonder.
Hell yeah.
Man, I ain't wondering nothing because it ain't working. I ain't going.
Got it.
Dang, that's crazy. Now she wanted you to be her man.
We went out the country and all that stuff together.
Did
But,
you?
wait, she told you though.
Yeah, did you know that the guy was living there when y'all did all that?
Yeah.
So it was cool to do all that.
As we was dating. Okay, you got somebody at home and all that.
Okay.
Now
But you
she
didn't
start
talk about
talking
that dating?
relationship.
You didn't talk about that?
She was saying yo was gonna get out and all that
Okay.
shit.
Oh, she was
So I'm
feeding
like,
that.
okay, I'm here for? I'm not worried because I have my own.
Gotcha.
Right.
I'm secure. I'm good.
Yeah.
Months go by and I'm like,
Nothing changing.
Yeah.
how you still talking about a serious relationship? There's still somebody there.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
Cause I was like, pause, hold on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait. Y'all went out of the country, so you accepted it, but you ain't accepted.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, yeah.
It wasn't. It didn't matter.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
Yeah, at that
I mean,
point.
she could have had 10 niggas living with her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on this flight. I'm out here.
Right.
I ain't even mad about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. What? You got some date? You got any crazy dating stories? Dating is crazy. Like, so being newly divorced and trying to find dating is weird. And no shade, but y'all guys is weird a little bit. Like some of the
Not weird a
things
little
that
bit.
y'all be thinking and requesting, and I be just trying to figure out, do we got like a stamp on our forehead that says like, yes, I will do this.
I'll send you
What
naked
you
pictures
mean,
with my face in
requesting
the
like what?
picture.
Oh, that's lame as
anything
shit.
that they ask, and even just like, so to your point, Shorty was trying to get you to be her man, and she had her people living at the house. So I'm just trying to figure out like guys that's wanting to deal with you when they know they got a number one and they not coming with nothing. So no, I'm not looking like, no, I'm not trying to be a gold digger, right? Because you probably sought me out 9 times out of 10. You sought me out, what you have in a situation, and now you want me to be a part of this situation, but you're not even coming with nothing.
Yeah.
So that's weird to me. Because how
Super
are
weird.
you sorting me out? But that's what's in the dating pool.
Because he looking for safety.
Who's the next?
I mean, that's what he's looking for.
But you have a lot of women who are Captain Saberho.
We still saving hoes?
Oh, they still saving her.
Fixer uppers.
Yeah, like
Sex
if
up.
you're
Most
not, if you're
most
not
women
broken,
like
they
them
don't want
HUD
it.
homes. Remember HUD homes?
Oh,
I don't, never have.
I don't
Most
wanna
women
know.
like HUD homes. Boy, fix them up, clean them up. Oh, he
You
mine.
need to be cleaned up, baby. I mean, it depends. I'm a little dirty, you're a little dusty, but we can't be both in the mud because now we struggling. Like, what we doing?
Yeah,
I don't never want to save you.
I don't want to.
I'm here for the help. You know, maybe you need some food. You know, I can cook. I can make your lunch. I can do that. You know, but no. But like you broken.
Yeah,
I gotta
we
pull
can't.
you out.
We can't ask for nothing. So you want me to save you? No,
I need to
I
be
ain't saved
saved a little,
nobody in
yeah.
a long time.
But I've known for a lot of saver who's.
Oh, that's why I said we still saving them.
Oh my
I'm happy
God,
I
yes.
haven't met none of them in the dating pool. I will definitely. But
you
these
know, they're
emotional
they're
support
different.
ones
They're
is
different.
different.
It depends. They can tell when you are a saver hoe.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
have that.
Y'all can
sticker.
tell, right? You can tell.
Oh,
when
I don't have
somebody
the
needs
save a hoe sticker. All right, I'm cool. I'd rather not have the save a hoe
Yeah,
sticker.
I don't have it
I got
either.
a sticker, but
But
I
it
don't
ain't
think it's
save a
not the
hoe.
save a hoe sticker.
But you can tell, right?
Okay.
Even if it's not even
I
necessarily
mean,
negative, you
yeah,
can
but
tell.
I'm not even attracted to
Yeah,
them
but I'm
type
saying,
of
but you
woman.
know.
But you a guy, right? So you
Yeah.
know that.
If a woman just trying to give, nah, chill, baby. I don't need all that. I'm
Yeah.
good. I can take care of my own shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You offering is nice and I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
but-
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But like they turned off too. If you keep rejecting, they need you to need them.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna complain later that you needed them. Now you soft.
Yeah, then it's a whole whirlwind.
Wait a minute, sis. Now I'm confused as your friend
Yeah, what you doing?
because I'm confused. You knew that man was this, and this, and you took him, and now you got him, and you like he this.
Yeah, you looking for something?
Oh, all right.
Oh.
I feel how you feel that way. Yeah, I'm helping him get this car. I got his credit together. Yeah, we doing this.
They just
and
want
that.
bragging rights
yeah,
for
and
that.
now you soft ass nigga. I nipped you. I did this. It's like, wow.
That's crazy because we got people out here saving, and they say one of the top relationship fears is fear of financial stress.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, everybody's saving is not financial. You
It's
might
not.
be, it's not.
But
Why do we automatically think that?
Because that's the world we live in.
That's like the first
'Cause
thing we
everything
go
is
to.
money, baby,
Everything
give it
is
to
money.
me. Mhm.
because
Because I just straight thought that.
finances, they kind of deter. So just imagine you in a relationship, everything going good. Once this nigga loses his job,
Whew.
how you looking at this man now?
Right.
Not even how you might look at him. How y'all looking at y'all numbers.
Right.
True.
Because even if I want to hold you down, if I'm like, well, the mortgage is $2,200 and I'm only bringing home $35. I mean, and I got a car payment, you got a car payment, I got car insurance, you got car. You know what I mean? Like now it's getting scary. Even if not that you should
Right.
leave them, but
That's with you having a sensible conversation with that man. But if he ain't moving fast enough to get back up on this shit,
Mm-hmm.
now you ain't sleeping in the bed with him. Now you ain't having sex. Now you ain't making this man lunch. He trying though.
Where you going?
I'm saying he trying though.
But can we see it? Like,
Yeah, of course you can see. You live with him.
All right then, but
He just ain't at home in the same drawers for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
he
need
trying.
to
Telling me what the next episode was loving.
He better not be.
What? You better get out their house, right?
But I'm just saying, once that starts happening, then, you know, it changes the whole demographic of the relationship now. You start down talking this man, his confidence beat up, and then he find little Keisha around the corner that said, oh, the fixer up. Oh, I'm going to fix this man up.
Because she ain't doing him right. She mad because he ain't got no job. I'm okay with you not having a job, daddy.
Now she gonna call him daddy, and these niggas be wanting to be called daddy.
No, that's
for
crazy.
another episode.
My daughter called me that, so I don't even want to hear that shit.
My tattoo artist was having a conversation apparently with somebody. He was like, I'm going to ask her because I'm definitely like at least 10 years older than him. What you call your father? I said, daddy. You at your age? And I said, well, I didn't.
What I'm supposed to say?
I don't know. Like he was saying, I was like, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, he's been daddy since I was a little girl. So like, I was supposed to change it when I hit a certain age, and now he's dad. I don't know.
Dad,
I was like,
yeah.
I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
But yeah, he was like, no, that's off limits. I was like, well, why? Like he is my dad, right?
Right.
Like
Change it up.
I never even thought about it. I was like, I definitely call my dad. Now when I see him, I don't. But when I text him, like, hey, daddy.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
So speaking of daddy though, let's tie that right back into what our whole conversation is about. Do you all think that people relationship traumas can be based on mommy and daddy issues? So
It definitely
Absolutely.
is.
do y'all
Definitely.
think that that's a bigger thing right now? Do you think that when I say right now, so I feel like within your age group, there are different issues. Like you see different issues. So like now, like when I'm in my 40s, like I'm looking at things different. I evaluate people different. I evaluate the relationship issues different. Mm-hmm. One thing I just was talking to my little cousins about the other day is being raised off of love and being raised off of survival, and really realizing like that can make a difference in a relationship. Yeah. Whereas in my 20s, I didn't even probably pay attention to we was raised off of love.
Because you wasn't raised yet. I mean,
right. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
But understanding that now that's a big thing. Like, what do we think that, where do we think that stands with like relationships and why they are working or are not working? Like, what you think about them issues?
It's a big part of it.
A lot of
If you
people
not,
want to be cattle.
It don't matter, male or female.
Oh yeah, definitely, male or female. But I mean, for me, female wise, yeah, a lot of them want to be cattle. A lot of them look at how they granddads and their dads took care of them type thing and expect it out of you. It's not the same dynamic.
Well, I hear y'all talk about women who need help and collars and stuff, right? But then if you deal with somebody, quote unquote, who need what am I? Some type of aggression. I'm very aggressive. I'm an aggressive film.
You an aggressive femme?
Allegedly, I don't agree.
Is that something? Can we look that up and get a true definition?
I don't know. But then when men get aggressive women, now it's like, she got too much. So you don't want the one that needs to be coddled. You don't want the one who needs to be helped. But you don't want the aggressive one either. So where we staying? What y'all want? What do y'all want?
Oh no, I like an aggressive woman. Honestly.
Until you get one.
No, I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to push you around.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day...
Is he thinking?
He's thinking?
oh no, I ain't thinking. I already know my answer.
What's your answer?
I mean, at the end of the day, I want an aggressive woman, but I want a soft woman at the same time.
Right.
But when I say aggressive, man, and...
Aggressive or assertive?
I think I'm assertive.
Two different things.
I don't think I'm aggressive.
No, it is two different things. But
Absolutely.
I feel like people will label a woman as aggressive if she's assertive. Because I think I'm very assertive.
Me too.
I think I can be aggressive, but I'm
very
assertive.
soft. I can be very tentative.
Yeah.
But I feel like it doesn't just I shouldn't just give you that.
Yeah,
like the same way you think you should just be my provider, I shouldn't just be your soft woman. Because now I gotta see how we doing this, and it's a challenge. Like I'm really not even pretending. Whatever you think is aggressive, I'm over here like, well, what I do?
Right, being
Can you tell me?
Right.
I mean it. Because I'm like, I don't even know what I did. I'll pack your lunch, I iron your clothes, I wash your clothes. I'm very domestic, but you still ain't gonna play with me.
So when I mean aggressive, I mean as strong as I am. Like, like I said, I don't want you to be a pushover.
Right.
So yeah, like whether it's with me or and you being in the world, like be aggressive. Because at the end of the day, that shit gonna be aggressive to you. I'm definitely gonna be aggressive if I need to.
Right.
So yeah, be aggressive. I don't want no soft.
I just want the energy to be reciprocated. Whatever is expected of me, you should be able to give.
I think that's a conversation.
That's
it's
hard
like the person
these
has
days,
to know.
See, it's all boiling back to that though. It's like it's hard for people to
Reciprocate.
Yeah, but that's because everybody. I think we used to. Well, I know when I was raised and we was younger, it was like treat people how you want to be treated. I'm like, no, you got to treat people how they want to be treated. Because it's hard for me to receive your gifts if I'm an acts of service person. Because I don't think a gift is acts of service.
Well,
don't mean I don't appreciate the gift. Because I think we all love all the love languages, right? But you still have one that's gonna make you be like, ooh,
right? Because that's
so like it's hard for me when you give me a gift every day. I'm like, I get a gift every day, but you won't never put gas in my car. Like, if that's not what I want, I'm not gonna feel it how you're trying to get me to receive it. And I feel like those are disconnected. I just learned that like 2 years ago. Like really,
I've been knowing that.
Like I mean, because that's what I say all the time. I feel like I was hoodwinked. My great grandmother raised me, so it was like you get married, you had the children. The end.
That ain't how
the
it
end.
go.
Right. There was no.
She ain't tell you all the stuff in between. Gotta go through hell and hot water, baby.
Yeah, so I feel like that was a.
So what do you fellas? What do you guys feel about women saying that they want to be in their soft girl era? What that mean to y'all? Because you said
what
you want her aggressive, but you also want her to be soft. So what do y'all think that? What does that mean to you all when a woman is saying she want to be a soft girl? That's the thing right now. It's being said. So what that mean to y'all? I'm trying to do it too. It might mean something different.
What, try to be in yourself?
Yeah, I'm trying to be in myself.
I've been trying for 2 years. I'm gonna get there this year.
Yeah,
so
might be my year.
So what it means to me is, because I done heard a female say it before, and she was so used to always being like, she got to pay her bills, she got to do this. It was never really a man around. She didn't have she had a good relationship with her father, but he passed early. So she was just always in, I got to take care of everything mode. So then when she got with me and she said, I just want to be in my soft girl, or she want me to be the man and lead and just let her sit back, relax. You know what I mean? So I have no problem with it.
What's your thoughts, bro?
I'm still learning.
You still learning what you think it means?
Yeah.
All right, what you?
but no, brother, make good sense.
Yeah.
It should make sense.
See, I just feel like people. I think it can mean many things. It's like you said, to whoever it is. So like soft for me would be kind of the same. Like I'm not necessarily looking for somebody to take care of me financially.
Right.
But yeah, soften up the blows that I'm the first man of defense. Like I want you to be the first man. I want you to be the man of defense. Like, and then you tell me what we gonna do. Right. Like I don't want to have to be like, okay, this is what's going on, and I don't want to have to do that. So that's what's soft to me. Now, if financial burdens are lifted among that, I'm definitely cool with that. But it's like I say, it's like everything. People are on edge about everything. Like Louis wants a woman that can be aggressive but soft too. But if you tell another guy that you're trying to be in your soft girl era, he think you just trying to get him to take care of you. Now he feeling some type of way about you, and that ain't even it. Like everybody is like on a defense. I always say that. Like in relationships, we all guarded. Everybody trying to figure something out. Like
especially at this age, people, because you come in with expectations like I'm 40, you're 45, you should have this, but you really some things you want stability, but you can't paint the picture that you feel like that for somebody else. You don't understand.
Right.
So as long as you're a little structured, like you are in a career at this point, you're not like between jobs, and if you are, why is there a reason? Maybe you got laid off. I mean, like we should be able to have those adult conversations in our 40s. It shouldn't even be, because if you don't, I think it's a fair question to know why.
It is.
At this age. And 22 is kind of like, y'all having a different conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, you think you ready, but
I mean, you should still be having them at 22.
Yeah, but
just
I
be
mean,
honest.
the different dynamics. Because you might not have kids, you might not own a house, you might not have a career. I mean, that's what I meant. Like the questions, your requirements
the questions,
are different. Yeah.
But the communication, and I think
it
that's
should be the same.
You should be able to communicate, and I think that's basically where it gets dropped, because people get offended when they don't know how to receive your communication. You just being open, you just trying to be honest, and they feel offended, or you asking them for more. They think you pushing them. Like, people don't know how to communicate with each other.
People, like, well, I'm in a same-sex relationship, so I've been, I guess, quote-unquote, shacking up for almost 11 years with the same person. But I feel like it still doesn't change. Like, the dynamics of everything is still, you still want to help me. Doesn't go back to a help me. I mean, it's still kind of what you want, but you can still want to be soft with somebody. It just means they have their strengths and weaknesses. Like, everybody thinks I want to control everything. I'm like, I promise you, I would direct deposit their whole paycheck in an account. And if somebody can pay all them bills, I am good with that. But I promise you, you don't want that stress.
Right.
But if somebody showed me they want to, take it. Yes, please. Not even that you got to pay it. I'm giving the money to the bills. And we can even sit down and say, this is what it is.
If I just need a couple of hours to go to the store, just send it to me.
Can you just send it to me, please?
Right.
I promise you, but nobody believes it. Everybody's like, I'm like, oh.
Because they see you a whole nother way.
Please challenge
Yes,
me. Please tell me to do it. I'll sit back and crochet a blanket or something.
Listen, learn how to knit.
What?
Facts. Yeah. So basically, it all boils down to some things y'all said a couple of times, but people need to have self-love because it gives you the ability to set boundaries. With any relationship, self-love plays the most important part. One should be secure with themselves and know what they are seeking in a partner for fulfillment in a relationship. And I think that's basically what it all, when you talk about any kind of relationship, the ups, the downs, the fears, the scary parts, why people aren't getting in relationships, what's happening during dating, it's all, what are you looking for? What do you feel about yourself? And how you project that on to the next person? Because I think ultimately we're projecting, or we say imprinting.
Deflecting, projecting, all of that.
Yeah, because you're trying to take it off of you. So sometimes it don't even be the person. It be us.
And we stuck on what's normal.
Yeah.
I don't even know what normal is anymore. Normal is whatever makes you happy.
Is it a norm?
Whatever that looks like.
It's not a norm.
It's not a norm. Like, some people can meet in a month, be like,
that's
you the one and make it.
Yep.
Some people
That's
don't.
being accountable coming up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of people out here that want a lot and they can't give you shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the end of the day, you should know yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what you got to offer going in the door.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't walk in the door and just think it's going to be what it is. Or think that someone's going to give you what you want.
Yeah.
And again, reciprocation, you're not giving it back.
Can't even give it back.
Like, we're supposed to scratch each other back.
Yeah.
And they, man,
It
I
seems like
got stories, man. I got stories, man.
I mean, I don't know why it's so hard to do, and it be the little things.
It do be the little things.
It be the little things, like you said, putting gas in your car, fixing me something to eat, like it be the little things.
But do you have that conversation? Women know. Like, I'm very domestic. Nobody would probably think it. Like, if you talk to me, you saw me, you probably be like, oh, she thinks she doesn't. Really, I'm not. I'm really home like, well, you like salmon? I hate salmon. I'm not going to taste it. But I'm going to wave my hand over it and be like, it smells like it's so good. You send me TikTok, I'm like, oh, let me go make this pot roast. But, like, you have to have that conversation. Because what if that's something you don't even desire?
Right.
Like, so now now we're dating and you like, I know you domestic, but do you do this? Because maybe you go out every weekend, and maybe I'm like, oh,
that's
no, I grocery shop on Saturdays, and Sunday I cook dinner.
That's a woman. That's a woman, though. I don't know why a guy wouldn't want that.
No, plenty of people don't want that.
Well, I'm about to say, I don't think it matters. Like, that's why I say whether it's heterosexual, I think it depends on the person, like what they want.
Crazy.
So just to your point, like, some people would think hands down, why wouldn't you want that?
Why would you want that?
But somebody I don't want that, because that creates confusion for their life. Because whether it be male or female, they don't want nobody that's structured like that.
Right.
You want that because you know Sunday you gonna get you that good meal because she gonna have it ready. She done went to the market on Saturday. This person just trying to wake up from going out Friday and they thinking about they gonna go back out Saturday, so Sunday's dinner don't even matter to them.
Right.
You
don't care that I went grocery shopping.
In our age group. Like, it's still a thing for us.
You're right.
It's still a thing for us. So it's not even you like. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody like, I don't want that. That's too much.
So that's a conversation you have to have with somebody. But I mean, you would never know that's a conversation till you're in a relationship or you're dating and somebody makes it. Then you like, let me ask this question, because so sometimes you don't even know. You like.
And so that's why I said it boiled down to what are people even looking for when they meet somebody? Like, you meet now granted you meet a person out, maybe let's say like at a club or something, a party or something like that, y'all exchange numbers. You're not thinking about what you met them for right then and there. But once you have a conversation and you figure out how you want to deal with that person, like, yeah, and then you need to think about, okay, do I want to really date this person to get to know this person? Yeah. Or am I just trying to date this person to see what I can get into with this person and keep it moving? Yeah. But people don't be honest like that. And I think it goes both ways, male and female. I don't think it's more one or the other, to be honest. And I think people are just not being accountable and what they setting out to do. So when you don't be accountable for what you're setting out to do, now it's creating all these problems. Now, unfortunately though, we are not, and I say we, like people who are dating, you see these issues during dating, but then you go to the next level with this person. So now you done brought this into your relationship
without even talking about it.
And now you're trying to figure out, well, how we here? Well, this is why we're here. We never had a discussion about everything that's breaking us down now.
The further it go, the harder it is.
The further it go, the harder it is. Yeah.
Or expectations.
You had the option that dating.
Yeah. Or like they telling you, no, I don't want no more kids, like ever. Like my tubes are tied.
Yep.
But honestly,
you still like I'm a
had the option at a conversation.
Right. But you gotta have the
conversation. You gotta have the conversation.
You can tell a lot when talking to people.
Yeah, you can. If that's what you're looking for.
But it depends on, but we all know women have said, I know that man said he want no more kids, but you know, later on he'll change his mind. And I feel like, you know, of course at one point I was dating a man because I have children. I've dated guys, I'm like, my tubes are tied, like
that's it, no more.
I don't want no, and I'm talking like age 29. I'm like, no, this is over. I couldn't imagine having 4 kids. Like, no, just hang me on the roof.
I
like,
dealt with that too.
You know, and the guy didn't have kids, and I stopped talking to him. I'm like, you know what? We shouldn't talk because I know you want kids.
Yeah,
and I think you think
that I'm
gonna fall in love, and it's not enough love in the world to have baby number 4.
Right.
Like literally, and you're an only child.
Yeah.
Your mother gonna look at me forever and a day, like. She the reason why my son can't have no kids. I'm not giving it even for your mother.
Not for your mama.
I don't want 4 kids.
Yep.
You know, so I had to stop talking to him because I'm like, you're being very. I know deep down you either gonna regret it, you're gonna resent me. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it's not in the first 2 years, later you're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Because you don't think I'm serious. You think I'm gonna fall in love and have this baby, and I promise you, I will get this whole uterus removed. We are not having more babies. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, people definitely gotta be honest
up
front. So I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight on my first episode of Key Conversations. Of course, this conversation is a big conversation, so you gotta kind of try to contain it. It's like a wildfire because it can really go a lot of different
places. We could have been here for another hour or two.
But I'm definitely gonna bring you guys stories. He gonna get his stories, the stories that he wanna share. He gonna get them together. We gonna bring it back because we can definitely expand on this conversation, like I said, in many different ways. Just trying to keep it contained. But a lot of different things came out of this. So, and I just appreciate you guys for doing this with me. I want to thank
Appreciate for having me. Appreciate for having me.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Cut.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah.
I told Ty, crab guy.
Women stop doing stuff, you lose the job, and I was doing like
I thought you were going to get the Holy Ghost.
No, the Barnacle of whiskey treatment be called.
Not the Monica Lewis.
No, yeah. Bro, I agree with you on a lot of shit you say, man.
That's lit. Me and Louis gonna be tired. Y'all gonna be tired of talking on here.
People scared to take risks.
Yes!
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. People nowadays scared to take risks. They are. They don't want to take a risk.
You know what? I'm like, if my shit don't work, I will never get no. I'll just be single. Because I don't feel like it. I don't want to go through what you're saying.
That's the first thing y'all do, yo.
Because I'm a risk it all.
I try every night.
For anything.
Not for all men, but for a lot of men, that will bother them.
What?
Yeah, because it don't
that you
bother
cut the
me.
pussy off.
For real?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because y'all be mad we cut them off.
Especially.
But y'all be more mad. Y'all gonna be more mad.
Women be more mad.
It don't bother me.
Women be more mad. But it's another girl.
I feel like if you gonna try to hold something like that over my head,
you know,
you're not respecting me as a man. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
That is definitely on the next episode.
Right.
I ain't even gonna say that.
You right. That's why I said this could.
Because I ain't gonna lie to me, I take that shit personally.
What?
If you just hold the pussy for me, I take that shit personally.
It's cool because I don't want no sympathy pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want it like
it depends on the nature. Are y'all dating or are y'all in a relationship?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
You know,
I mean,
that matters.
I don't
Yeah,
give
you're
a
right.
fuck.
In a relationship, that shit is
Y'all
bad.
living with each other. That's when you really.
Hey, look, in a relationship, that's even worse. Honestly.
Yeah. I don't think that shit.
And like you
I
said,
feel
don't give me
like
no sympathy
anything-
because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't want
feel like
that.
that should
That
be
shit has
punishment.
happened to
Like,
me.
I don't believe in that.
That's
Like, if
not
I
a
pack
punishment.
your lunch every day,
That too.
even when I'm mad, I'm not gonna not pack it. I'm not gonna not pack. I'm gonna pack the fucking lunch. I'm mad. I'm
See, like
packing
you
it, but I'm
just
packing
say,
it.
like I don't care if your hair. Like if my woman say her hair hurt, I don't even want her to sleep.
But you should.
I want her to want it just as much as I want it.
Like,
Like,
you
right.
blame somebody if you can roll
Yeah.
over as I'm telling you I don't want to. You like, well, just turn
I
to
got
the
time to
side.
give my phone.
I'm like, well, damn.
You got 20
Yeah,
minutes to
I
get
understand.
ibuprofen in the morning. Get you
I go on.
800 is gonna kick
That was my ex-husband. That's why he my
I
ex-husband.
go on Pornhub.
He didn't give no fuck. I swear he
But I
raped me.
wanted
I
the
swear
next
to God,
day
he
on
raped me.
Oh, nah, I ain't doing
Look,
none
look.
of
I mean, it wasn't like
Because in all
like
honesty,
charge
what
rape, but I
difference
really
it
was
gonna be?
100% like I
That
don't
shit,
want
it
to.
ain't even the same vibe if you sick type
Yeah.
shit.
I was like, yeah, I don't want to go to nobody.
I'm good.
Y'all can have pizza. I
Can't
want
make
whoever
love.
wants this girl.
That's like hitting a
I
dead
know y'all
body.
drink
Right.
your pizza.
Definitely don't want
That's
that.
your game.
Oh, I had do say before I came.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like
Next time he
hitting a
gonna
dead
sit.
body.
I mean, I take a
I
shot.
want her to go with some shit.
He gonna take a shot,
Let's
Train.
take
So
a
he gonna.
congratulations shot.
Yeah. Okay, we can let's get a shot, y'all. Come on.
It ain't even that though.
I'm not here.
You not hitting a shot, bro?
Man, we gotta leave right now. Let's
No,
snip.
we don't gotta leave.
Like, don't
You know we don't gotta leave. I just need to get
Well,
Wayne's.
you know
I think I'm
when
still
it's like
streaming.
advantage of
I stopped
somebody
recording,
don't
but I
want to
think
do it.
we're still
That's
streaming.
It's not raping though, but
Yes,
So I'm gonna
ma'am.
give you another topic.
it's not cool.
Ice spots where
Yes.
your heart used to be. I got
What
one.
happened to be the woman at the laundromat? Why gotta be
Yeah,
a
what
dating
time?
site?
Cause you don't be
Yeah,
at the
take them out back.
laundromat.
real
Some
quick.
people do.
I ain't at the laundromat.
She said good.
Right.
Some people got nice houses and you
Yeah, I think I'll bring some spray home, but I think it
was.
was the
I do.
that dental
Nigga,
stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
don't
don't
not
use
gonna
your
get
little
it.
dry itch out.
But he probably
It's
got
gonna take
food,
like
though.
3 hours. And it's gonna break
You
the
heard I
fire.
say, what happened?
You just let him out back. Even if he poop, you ain't gotta get it up. I get it up.